Hey, this is Sasha. Thanks for joining me in this video. And what I want to share with you in this episode are 5 ways how you can make additional money and revenue with your blog without Google AdSense. Stay tuned. I'll share with you some insight. All right, so if you're getting your blog up and running and you're looking to make some income, Google AdSense is a great way to get started. But usually it's kind of a good starting form, and unless you're getting a ton of traffic, it's very difficult to make any sort of sustainable income that really impacts your life in a big way, right? It's not going to change your life from, let's just say, making $2,000 a month to making $20,000 a month if you're doing Google AdSense, unless your traffic just totally explodes. So in this episode, I'm going to share with you a few ways that you could go ahead and make additional revenue and income beyond just Google AdSense. Now, if you really want to take things deeper into your blog, check out BackstageIncome.com and my course, Planning a Blog Business. There's so many great things, tutorials, tips, and insights right here in Planning a Blog Business. So check that out as well. Now, with that being said, let's get started and let's take a look at method number 1. And when we look at method number 1 of how to make money blogging without AdSense, it's really looking at affiliate income. And if we're looking at affiliate income, you're basically selling other people's products, or you're mentioning other people's products. So if I have a photo camera review website and I go ahead and mention different cameras, tripods, backpacks for cameras, and somebody goes and clicks that link and buys that product, I get a cut or commission or percentage of that sale. So let's say there's a $100 product, maybe I make $15 from that sale. Again, different percentages or websites can give you a different amount of percentages depending on the product and so forth. But if you're an affiliate, now you're making some money that's a little bit, especially if you're selling larger end products, like higher end products, $200, $500, $800 products, and you sell, let's say, a vacuum cleaner that's $600 and somebody else gets a cut, meaning your blog or your business and website, you're starting to ramp up your earnings a little bit, especially if you can convert the visitors into sales. So that's kind of a great way to start making some additional income beyond just AdSense. Let's look at method number 2, and that is sponsored articles. Sponsored articles are great if you're looking for content that already you typically have on your website. Again, if you're in the, let's say, photography niche and you're dealing with photographers, and now Canon or Nikon says, hey, I want to go ahead and create an article about our latest camera on your website. Would you like to do a review of the camera? And in fact, you might actually get the camera for free 2 months early to do a review on it. And that way, that article is scheduled and set to release sometime in the future when they have the launch date. So that's actually fantastic. They might pay you anywhere between, who knows, $100, $1,000, $5,000, depending on, again, your traffic, your visitors, and that kind of thing. So, but sponsored content is a great way. You might get some smaller sponsored content websites that pay you to write a small article or blurb or some insight. And you might get some larger offerings, like I mentioned, where they actually send you the product to do the review, and you can keep the product and then resell it later. All right, let's take a look at number 3. And number 3 is courses. So if we're looking at creating video and digital courses, in fact, you can see I have here one course, Planning a Blog Business. And on my other business where I teach people investing, stock trading, and option trading, there's a ton of courses that I've made over the years. And you can see there's just so many more things. Dealing with courses, if you can produce them well, and you can teach, and you like speaking, and you like being on camera, and you're okay with that, and you like and enjoy the technical aspects of it, then you can create many courses over time. Just, for me personally, I do some filming evening times, and after a few modules start to add up, and we've got more and more courses coming out with time, simply because I enjoy working with people, teaching people, and as well as kind of coaching as another subset of that. So anyways, that's another thing that you could do. All right, let's take a look at the next one. That is ebooks. So this would be our number 4. I found that over the years dealing with ebooks, it's not to say that they weren't profitable, but in my space, video courses seem to bring in more income. I use the books typically. If you look at the books, that I sell. The books are fine, but they bring awareness kind of to the niche, to the space. It's just another search engine. Because if I look at more like Amazon, it's basically another search engine. It's just a search engine for products. And I use the books to get more eyeballs on it on my other products and services. But I'd say the revenue side of it, unless you're selling like thousands of books, it's a little more difficult to take that approach. And really the income side, I find the income of it is maybe a little bit, it's kind of in the Google AdSense space where it's some income, but it's not substantial income like some of the other mediums or streams. But it is another form for you if you're kind of interested in doing something else. All right, let's take a look at number 5. And number 5 is membership sites. Now, this one, again, is a little more difficult to kind of get going and get started. I do have a membership site on my Traders Fly website. So for the stock market investors, I don't have one on Backstage Income, but we do have one here on membership site. And it really just depends on how much maintenance you want to do, because membership sites, they do require some maintenance. You have to either post videos or content or keep them up to date every week or every couple of days. So they require a decent amount of labor, but what's nice is it's scalable because now it's to a group. So if you have, let's just say, 1,000 members and they pay you $20 a month, that income can start to be more and more sustainable and can create a big impact to your business. The difficulty part is keeping your members, because some people just stay around for a month or two, and attracting new members. So you always have that churn or turnover ratio. And that's kind of the difficult part behind the membership sites. It's that upkeep, the maintenance, keeping it going. It can be profitable if you can scale, if you can get 500 members, 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, 10,000 members. Yeah, but that's the tough part, is getting that amount of number of people to actually pay for your membership site. Unless you're really big, it is difficult. And I'd say it's kind of one of the later things that I would do. So here's kind of the big list if you were wondering. And I would say one of the other things is, if you're looking at courses, check out coaching as well, because that can be a nice service that you can offer depending on the niche or industry that you're in. So anyways, those are my thoughts and takes. As for other ways to make revenue and income from your blog, that's just not beyond Google AdSense, and maybe this will give you a little bit of a take to get some things brainstorming. Definitely check out some other great freebies that I have available on our website by clicking the link over here, or subscribe to the channel if you're brand new. So thanks for sticking with me. I will see you in the next video and session.